Super happy to be here with you today. So it has been a long time since I have filmed one of these videos, not because I don't have bags to unpack, but because I was moving into a new house. I now have 5 dogs, one Labradoodle, one Frenchie, one Shih Tzu, 2 bulldogs, and life has had me busy. Not too busy to buy bags, of course, just too busy to unbox them. This is the first unboxing that I'm doing in my new house, so I am going to try out a couple different locations. This is my office. This is a little bit untraditional because generally I like to sit down and have the bag in front of me, and I don't have that set up here. I'm going with it, but it'll probably be the first and last unboxing that I do in my office because I like to sit down. My desk is against the wall, so it doesn't really work to do it at my desk in here. So I'll do this one standing. I have decided to start with this bag, which is not actually in a box, but just in a bag. So it will make the opening easier to maneuver while standing up instead of sitting down. And who can resist this beautiful Chanel bag, which lets you know that within this is yet another beautiful Chanel bag. This bag I got when I was in Prague, which was in February. I, as you all know, love to buy bags in Europe because of the VAT tax back. It's also just a very luxurious experience. They really take care of you and give you champagne and chocolates and snacks. And it's really a nice thing to do to take a break of sightseeing. I like to think of my handbags as souvenirs. I know where I've bought all of my handbags that I use, and it's just the gift that keeps on giving. So this has been calling my name in my closet, but I bought 2 bags when I was at Chanel, as I am prone to do, and they were both actually boxed, but trying to get the 2 boxes back from Europe was challenging. I took this one out of the box, so this is more of an unbagging than an unboxing, but one more look at the gorgeous Chanel bag. I love when they put the flower on the outside. It is just on there with a little bit of sticky tape or glue. So often comes off, especially if you're traveling with it. I'm glad that it got back to the United States and made it through my move all in one piece. And if I'm remembering right, this might just be a black bag within a black bag within a black bag. And of course, there is nothing wrong with that. We have the Chanel dust cover bag within the shopping bag. And, oh, this is cute. I haven't even looked at this. This is the bag charm holding the bag closed. And you guys, unfortunately, can't see it, but it has the little Chanel logo, the little pearl there. But very, very cute. I like to take some of these charms and make necklaces out of them with mixed success, I must admit. If anyone has a good idea for that, let me know. So here again is the charm just on that ribbon, and it has a tiny little rhinestones circling the pearl and then the interlocking C's there on the charm. Okay, get into the bag. I can't believe I've waited so long to use this. I'm very excited. And here we have a beautiful black caviar leather cocoa top handle bag. All of my favorite things combined. I might say unless it was pink, but I already have this in pink. The pink one, as you know from a lot of my videos, is one of my favorite bags. When I do a comparison of other bags, pink cocoa top handle is definitely one of my go-tos. When given the opportunity to get another one, I couldn't pass it up. Those of you who don't shop often in a Chanel boutique, you really are at the whim of what they have in stock. You cannot go in with a certain bag in mind and then have confidence that you will get that bag. Very often, every store only gets one of each bag, and when it's gone, it's gone. Don't replenish something until it is sold, so it's not like they'll have a big back stock of things. And so, actually, getting some of the more classic bags can be the hardest thing to get because that's the bag that people go in generally wanting. So, suffice it to say, if you are looking for a bag and you're able to get one of the black classic bags that is on your list, I'm a little bit torn because when you're getting something that is more seasonal, you only have that season to get it. But the classic bags can be just as hard to get, and they really do increase quite a bit in value. So, my black classic bag, I think I got it for 5,000 and the retail now is 10,400. So they really do appreciate in value. Anyway, let's get into the bag itself. I'm sorry, Chanel. I'm so sorry to rip you right in half like that, but it will be worth it. It'll only hurt for a second. Oh, this is nice. It has the champagne hardware, another sticker here, a little bit of a blend, the gold and silver. So it's like a light gold. And I would say that most bags that Chanel has right now is that champagne look. You can wear it with silver, you can wear it with gold. The gold of Chanel, the yellow gold, is very gold. So this is a great in between. So here it is. Again, this is the caviar leather, which means it has those tiny little bumps and texture on it. Caviar leather is my preference for a few reasons. One, I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I don't like generally a flat leather bag unless it has some type of embellishment, a little bit of pizzazz to it. I like pattern. I like different types of like texture, but the caviar is my favorite. And I also like it because it makes the bag really durable. Calf skin, the lamb skin, those can easily get scratched. You have the strap. You need to put it over your shoulder. That is obviously totally fine. I don't think I ever wear my pink one over the shoulder, but I do like to keep the chain on and carry it like this. There are a couple dogs for you. So this is my preferred look with this bag. Let me show you a little bit of what is going to fit in here. As I open this bag up, it has the tissue paper to keep its shape. It has the maroon leather lining, which Chanel is a bit of a staple. Of course, I don't have my table with me, so I'm just going to put some things in here to give you a good sense. But again, this is my go-to size. This is going to hold your keys, your phone, your wallet, maybe a pair of glasses, have a little bit of room left over. Also, because it is so structured, it has little feet at the bottom. Because it's so structured, will keep its shape, but also makes it a really good traveling bag. I have packed this in my suitcase before and just made sure, that I have cushioning around it, and it's been fine. Also a good second bag to carry. You have one bag over your shoulder and then you're carrying a second bag for the day. So this is one of my work bags. There are times when I want to have a second bag with me because maybe I want to just run errands or go for a drink after and don't want to bring my big heavy work bag in there with me. And so this is a good option. Of course, you could also just even put it inside of your bigger bag when you're heading out to your car or something like that, and then take the bag out, or maybe when you're traveling and want to have two bags with you, then you have your second bag with you for the day. Let me show you what I can put in there that I happen to have handy. We have not just one, but two lip glosses. We also have some gum. I'm going to put that in there. Does not even make a dent in the capacity. I have a battery charger. I've been really bad about keeping my phone charged, so it's nice to know that I can put a charger in there with me for the evening. I'm also going to put my wallet in, as well as some AirPods. So all of this fits perfectly, absolutely perfectly. Now, you might have noticed that I have not put my phone in there yet. Last but not least, my phone. Everything else that I've put in there fit in that main compartment of the bag. And then I'm going to slide, this is easier when I'm using a table, the phone into the little smaller pocket. So you can see here that we have the small pocket. There's a little divider here that has a little opening, a little pocket in the middle where you could put cash or your credit card, your ID, and then the bigger pocket. And then also you have a tiny little pocket in the back. And so sometimes like I have a hotel key or something like that, I can slide that there. Everything fits perfectly. It is a good weight. I don't like when a bag is too light. I like it to have a little bit of substance, and this does without feeling super heavy. I'm just going to do a brief bag comparison. Again, I'm not sitting at my table, so this is a little bit more cumbersome. I wanted to show you just a couple bags. Here's my pink one. It's kind of a mauvey blush. I loved this bag so much that I had to get this. I would even consider getting this in a white or like cream, and I'd be comfortable with that because of the caviar leather. Maybe even like an aqua blue. I love this bag. I could really exist just on the Coco, the Lady Dior, and the Speedies by Vuitton. I guess maybe also the Capucine, but as much as I like my Capucines, they don't tend to get a lot of use, where these bags definitely do. And in fact, I'm going to go out tonight and I am going to bring this bag with me so it gets a little love right away. And then another bag to compare with you. This is another one of my favorite bags. This is my black caviar leather. Again, I cannot pass up the caviar leather bag. This has the gold hardware. So here you can see the difference in the colors. Obviously, the boy bag has a much bigger, thicker chain. The boy bag is bigger. I think the Coco is a great day to night bag. It does hold enough that you go shopping with it. You can go to brunch with it. It's not going to look out of place or too fancy during the day. For a really dressy event, I like to have a smaller bag in the evening, but I certainly take this out when I'm wearing jeans. I guess a little more casual in the evening and I want to jazz up my look with a nice bag. The boy bag comes in handy. And again, the black caviar leather is my go-to favorite. Thank you for joining me. It had been a while. I had to shake off the dust for this bag unbagging. I look forward to showing you the rest of my house. I look forward to showing you all of my dogs. And I look forward to unboxing all of the bags that I have left in my closet. Have a wonderful night, day, weekend, week, wherever you are, whenever you are. This is Kate, and I am totally obsessed with bags.